That's all, folks.
When you're strong in the Lord, nothing will stop you. When you're strong within yourself, nothing will stop you. Okay? And it comes from, I remember when I was younger and I was dealing with sometimes bullying. I was a loner. I like to stay to myself. Didn't have too many friends when I was younger and everything. And that was weird because I was into anime. I was into sitting at home watching TV and everything. And when I grew up in the 90s and the 2000s and stuff. And regular kids. Regular kids was the ones who rode bikes and hung out the mall and messed with girls and I wasn't that person. I was weird and different. Nowadays that's not weird and different, but back then, as you guys know, that was weird and different, and that what I thought of myself back then was weird and different. But I remember I had to, I was in the band, and then I had to go to school and public school and stuff like that, and I had to be around a lot of people my age, and it was uncomfortable. And then it was many times where I was tested, and I was with my family and how I was raised. It was just some awkward, uncomfortable situations and stuff like that. One good thing is, my aunt, which is just like my mother, we went to church every Sunday, and I remember a sermon: "Be strong in the Lord, and nothing shall move you. Nothing shall move God." And I don't know the direct quote and scripture and stuff like that because I don't go to church. But it's good that I remember something like that. And if you're a true Christian, you know what I'm talking about. But that always was within me, especially if I'm recalling it. And I believe in that. When you're strong within the Lord and within who you are, nothing can stop you, nothing can move you, nothing can deter you, nothing can bring you down. Oh, I'm getting it, I'm receiving it. And that is so true. When you know who you are, you know what you're created to do, you know your purpose, nothing can deter you or stop you from that purpose. Because oftentimes people question you. For me, it's people. People question you. People don't have your views. People, don't have, and then it may be a lot of people. Maybe this is society. Maybe it's a whole perception on who you are, and people do not believe in that, or they don't see that, or it's not seen, it's not heard, it's not, this is the main one, understood. Sometimes you may not be understood. And when you're not understood, the ground you stand on, it just collapses because of other people. Ooh, that's good. When you get back to knowing who you are and what you're created for, and that's based off your feelings. What makes you feel good? What breathes life into you? It's the question. And when you answer that question, oh, how strong you are, how amazing you are, and that is Christ. That is the same thing. When you know who you are, when you know what you believe in, you know your truth, and you know what you stand on, you will remain standing. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can thwart you. Nothing can deteriorate you. And another thing, number 2 thing that can help you is don't care what other people say. Do what you do. Do what you do. Do what you love to do. Do what you called to do. God sees you doing it. He sees you. People may not see you, but He sees you. God looks on the inside. People look outside. Actually, that's actually a look good quote, but I felt like that quote is good for this here. People look outside, God looks on the inside. He sees you. He sees you doing it, and you will always be strong within the Lord. And then oftentimes you may fall short. Oftentimes you may, what they say hurts you. Oh, see that word hurt? They done wounded you. But when you're strong with the Lord, you back. Then you fresh and you renewed in the spirit. You back. Like they didn't even touch you, honey. I was a little bit wounded earlier by somebody, honey. I'm like, oh, the wound is, they make you question something that God will put it within you. But when you get back to yourself, honey, and you get back to your God, he put it back in you, and you don't even know who that person is. Oh, well, that's just me, I guess. But that can be you too, my dreamers. I hope that was great value to you guys.
That's all, folks.
That I say. What do I say, Carol?